أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن استنى بسنته إلى يوم الدين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته brothers. Alhamdulillah, we start by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we send our salam and salawat on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the opportunity and ability to learn from the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we thank to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accept our time and our effort and accept it as a good deed and put it in the scale of the good and the bad deeds in the day of judgment, inshallah ta'ala. So today's lesson is going to be a short lesson because we're going to start present tense. And as I said, whatever we have done so far, among them present tense is a little bit tricky. I'm not going to say it's difficult, but it's a bit tricky to remember and memorize. Last Saturday, we did the end of our past tense, so we'll do a very quick review, we'll gloss over it very quickly, and then we'll go start our present tense today, and we'll do one or two, like some exercise, little exercise, and inshallah we'll come back again and continue our present tense. So to start with, these are the lessons review of 18 and 19, lesson 18 and 19, where we say we have to remember the chart. And today also we're going to remember this chart. This chart has 14 boxes, as you can see. 6 boxes for the third person, and then 6 boxes for the second person. So that makes it 12, and 2 boxes for the first person. So we will need the same chart in our present tense also. And this is the pronoun chart, as you all know. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antum, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, and ana, nahnu. And you should know by the meaning and everything now, because we have done the past tense, we have done the pronouns, so it should be on the back of your hand. It should be very, very good in this chapter, in this list. The next thing we did, the third person past tense, huwa nasara. So if it is just a nasara, the 3-letter word, nasara, it means to help someone. This is past tense. And remember that we did past tense before. Today we're going to do present tense. So when you translate in present tense today from now on, inshallah ta'ala. Then huma nasara, and then hum nasaru. Okay, so that alif and then the u at the end makes it the dual and the plural. Then nasarat, huma nasarata, and hunna nasarna. Like the second person was easy in the past tense, the fi'l madi chart. Anta nasarta, antuma nasartuma, antum nasartum, anti nasarti. Just the ending is adding with that. So the t part, the last letter ta is adding up with basically with the fi'l. Then nasartuma, antunna nasartunna, ana nasartu, nahnu nasarna. So these are the past tense chart that we memorized. Next thing we did inside doer and outside doer. We said that the word nasara itself is a sentence. It means he helped. Not like English that it have 2 words. One word actually a sentence. Nasara means he helped. And all the pronoun chart is he, she, I, we, and all these things. But if we want to say that Karim helped, or Abdullah fought, okay, the Ustad taught, all these things, so that we need to bring a doer which is not inside the fi'l, it is outside the fi'l. And that's why we learned the concept of inside and outside doer. And we were just saying that, in inside and outside doer, there are 2 or 3 rules we have to follow. That the doer must be after the fi'l. It may not be right after, but it must be after the fi'l. So the sequence should be the fi'l should become first, and then the fa'il, which is the doer, must be rafa by definition. Okay, so it will be rafa by definition, because definition means it has to be doer, so it has to be rafa, like the very first chapter the very first chart that we learned. Also, you can only use he or the she version. So that's why I have put 2 examples, nasara and nasara. So even if it say that Karim and Abdullah they help, you have to use nasara. Okay, we just have to match the gender. Gender. And then we did some of the example like nasara muslimu. Okay, we also had nasarat muslimatun, a Muslim woman help. Okay, nasara muslimani, 2 Muslim help. Then I think we did some of the example from the Quran. Khalaqallahu means Allah created. Khalaqa means he created. But then we have the word Allahu as Rafa, So khalaqallahu is means Allah created. Imagine if someone reciting and say khalaqallaha or something else. It will be a gross mistake, and you will be sinful for that if you make this kind of mistake. So that's why when we learn to read Quran, sometimes we put more emphasis on the tajweed, which is important. Obviously, tajweed is important, but if you think about it, tajweed very hardly changes the meaning of the Quran. There are words, there are sentences that if you make the wrong tajweed, it can change the meaning. But otherwise, that is wrong to read, but it usually doesn't change the meaning of the word. And that's why tajweed actually is farda kifaya, meaning if one of the person know tajweed, the imam or any person that who is reciting the Quran, it is fine. Other people that follow. But it is important to learn, obviously, especially makhraj is important to learn. Meaning where is the tashdid, where is the gunna and everything. Otherwise you're gonna say a word completely different way. But sometimes people have put too much emphasis like zal. Some people cannot say zal, the gunna, the sound. Okay. Some the mud, the beginning, longing that letter and smalling. So these are important, but this is not that important. It is more important to understand the language. To understand, because imagine if you whatever you say, if you say khalaqallaha, it's completely wrong. Someone created Allah, astaghfirullah. Okay, so it is very important to learn the grammar of the Quran so that you understand. No, I'm not going to make a mistake. If you know the meaning, it will be fine for you. So some of the things we did there, Allama al-Qur'ana. See, over there, Allama al-Qur'ana. Allama means he taught. What did he taught? Quran. So that's why Qur'ana is not Qur'anu. So you understand? See, the word Qur'ana, if I say Qur'anu, that means Quran taught. That also makes sense. The Quran taught us these things, okay? But here in Surah Rahman, Allah says, Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Qur'ana. Okay, meaning Allama, that's not a Rafa version, it's a Nasab version. So Allama means he taught. What did he taught? He taught the Quran, that is the details. So these are other few examples. We can skip over those. Then we say the attached pronoun, and these are the few things we say, like nasaraka means always attached pronoun with fail, with the past tense fail, it means that it is the nasab. And we say there are six situation of attached pronoun. Six situation of pronoun, not only attached pronoun. Independents are always rafa. Once hidden inside the fail are rafa. When attached to a harf or jar, they are jar. When attached to a harf of nasab, they are nasab. That's why they are called harf of nasab, harf of jar. We already know this in the fragments. When attached to an ism, they are always jar because they are mudaf ilay. Like kitabuka, okay, masjidna, our masjid, okay, all these things. When attached to any fail, those ones, they are nasab because they are a detail. So if it's a nasaraka, means he helped. Who did he help? You. He helped you. So when you ask the question a fail, it gives the details. That's the basic, the first thing that we learn about rafa, nasab, and jar. Then we learn about some of the terminology. Maf'ul means it is the one that the detail. And we give an example. I ate an apple outside yesterday quickly out of hunger. All these things are different types of questions. What did I eat? Where did I eat? When did I eat? How did I eat? And why did I eat? What was the purpose? So these are things. These are called different things. This is just terminology. Even if you forget this, that's not very important. But try to keep it remembered because when you have some test and exam, we'll ask this one. So what is maful bihi? When you answer who or what, maful lahu, maful fihi, maful hal. Okay. Then we did some of the example of the Quran. Okay, and then the last thing I learned about the sequence of the components of the Jumla Fi'liya. These are the things that we call I ate in the room. Sometimes the details, it could be a jar itself, like fil ghurfati. So I ate, okay, akalu, okay, or akaltu, and in fil ghurfati means in the room. But fil ghurfati, as we know that it is a jar majrur. We already know that. So sometimes the detail could be the whole jar majrur. That's what we try to make sure here. Look at that one, as is from Surah Nuh. We have some examples. We're going to keep going through these ones. And then we go to the next thing. I think this is the last thing we do, order of Jumla Fi'liya. So usually the normal sequence is fa'al, the fail and the fa'il. Fa'il is the doer basically, which is kind of the Rafa version, but is the other terminology for fi'l, and maf'ul. And the unusual sequence will be maf'ul comes before. Okay, maf'ul, the fail and the fa'il always has to be one after each. Okay, they can't change. But but maf'ul can come before, and that's why the exclusivity come. Like look at that sentence, tawakkalna ala Allahi, we rely on Allah. But if we bring the alallahi before, like the way Allah says, sometimes Allah says, alallahi tawakkalna, that means we only rely on Allah. So we bring the exclusivity over there. Also we did this one, amanna bihi wa alayhi tawakkalna. The first one is normal sequence, wa amanna bihi, and wa alayhi tawakkalna is the abnormal sequence. So we bring the only to the second part. So meaning we believe in Him, and we only rely on Him, because we also believe in other things than Allah. We believe in Rasul, we believe in angels, we believe in books, the Qiyamah, and the destiny and everything. And there are some exception in that rule. That is, if we add a attached pronoun. So if we say Nasarakumullah, okay, Nasara means He helped. Kum is the detail, which is maful, okay, and this is actually maful bihi. Who did He help? Who did He help? And Allah, who is the word, Allah, who is the rafa. So Allah held all of you. Although the kum comes in the middle, but this is normal. We don't bring only here. We don't. So when the attached pronoun comes in the middle, then we just keep it going like this. It is normal. Although it is not that. It is an unusual sequence, because we have the fi'l and the fa'il, and in between we have the maf'ul. Okay. That is only for the attached pronoun. Okay. And then we did some of this jumla fi'liya and jumla ismiya, which is like, we can say like this one when we give an example what it means, that the Muslim he helps. So the Muslimu, we just translate like this way, and it is to give emphasis, to clear doubts about the sentence. And look at those ones. See, Allah say, Inna nahnu nazzalna. Allah said we 3 times. If you don't understand this sequence, then you don't understand what Allah is trying to say. Allah is putting so much emphasis that inna means definitely we, nahnu means we, nazzalna means we send. So there's 3 we in that sentence. You'll never find English translation like this, and that's also not the right way to translate. But that's why you need to. Translation is not Quran. Translation is just to help us understand. But this is the real thing that Allah is trying to say. That certainly we revealed it. So the way we talk sometimes, we put emphasis. So this is how Allah is saying this one. Okay, so inshallah ta'ala we come back to our today's lesson, present tense. Present tense is called fi'l mudari. So the other one is called fi'l ma'adi. This is called fi'l mudari. Okay, and as I said, there is no future tense. Present tense and future tense is the same. Okay, it depends on the context. You will understand as you go, practice more and everything. So in Arabic we have past tense and present tense. Okay, and present and future is same. There is some little difference, but not. It depends on the context and the meaning of the thing. Okay, so obviously in the present tense we're gonna learn the same chart. So the goal of the present tense is to know those 14 pronouns, the 14 boxes. Okay. Another thing we have to remember that we are learning this, discussing this, not to talk in Arabic, because I think we won't be able to do so very quickly. Okay. If you try, you can, but it's going to be difficult, because that's not where our goal is. Our goal is to look at some of the ayah, or listen to an ayah and try to catch. Is it a present tense? Is it a past tense? Is it a mudaf ilayh? Is it a ism? Is it a jar majroor? That is our goal. So that's why we have to find the tricks to know, if I hear this or if I see this, then this is present tense, and this present tense means this. So that's why we have to learn these tricks. Okay. So to understand these 14 boxes, 14 pronouns, okay, we have some tricks and we have to remember those. Okay. And these tricks has combination of 2 things. The other one, the past tense, was the easy one, because it is only changing at the end, like nasara, nasara, nasaru, okay, nasarat, okay, nasarata. All the ending part is changing. Here it will be changing at the beginning also and also ending also. So you have to remember both part, front part and also at the ending part also. Look at these words. These are all ism. You know what is Muslim means. You know what is muazzin means. You know what is muallim means. Muallim means one who teach, like a teacher, right? If I change this word, these are ism. These are not fail. Okay, so a muazzin, he is a muazzin, he is a Muslim, he is a teacher, he is a muallim. So if we change this mu word with an u, it got uslim, uazzinu, uallimu. Okay, So when we change something with the u, the beginning is u or a, then it's I. It's easy to remember. So when you see an alif at the beginning, we can fail, okay? Because, and you see the uslimu is a fail now because it become Islam. Islam means to accept, to submit. So that's uazzinu. This come from the fail azan. Okay, like azinu. So it's uzzinu. And ali minus ain, lam, and mim, and it is also a fail. But at the beginning we have u, and that means it could be, it is, it not could be. It is the I accept Islam, I give adhan, okay, I teach. Okay, and all of them are present tense. Okay, so I accept Islam, or I give adhan, and I teach. U could be sometimes a also. So u or a. Why? How are you gonna know when it's gonna be u, when it's gonna be a? It depends on, you cannot pick and choose. It depends on the word and the context. You have to learn the vocabulary and you will know it. Okay, as you go there, as you go this way, you will know this one. Okay, there's no other tricks to know that. Okay, like for example, a'budu. All know the word a'budu, right? Ma ta'budu ala a'budu. Kuli ayyuhal kafirun. All this a'budu means I worship. Okay. A'udhu means I seek refuge to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Astaghfirullah. You always say astaghfirullah, right? So this is a. So u and a is I. That is our trick to know. U and a is I. Okay. If I change the u to a nu or a na, then it becomes we. So nuslimu means we accept Islam. Nu'azzinu means we give azan. Okay. Na'budu, iya kana budu. Like we say that. Nasta'in, iya kana budu wa iya kana nasta'in. Nasta'in means we seek Allah's help. Okay, just like we worship Allah. So this na or nu. But whenever the word that has u, the same word will also have nu. Okay, the word that has u, that will be also nu. So that's one easy clue. Okay. The word that has na, there will be na also. So abudu will never be nu budu. It's always na budu because it's a and na. Okay? Easy to remember? Okay? Nuazdinu is na'azdinu, nastaghfiru. If when you listen to a Jummah khutbah properly, without sleeping over and dozing away, you see that when the Imam recite, start the khutbah, he say, nastaghfirullah, because he is asking for everybody. Like, we all seek refuge to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we forgive Allah's forgiveness. Okay? So, a or u is I, na and nu is we. Okay, so out of the 14, we know 2 of them now. Okay, we have to learn 14 of them. Everybody clear on this? And with the first tense, like the first person, I and we, the ending doesn't change. Ending doesn't change, but ending will change later on when we have other thing attached to those one. Other thing which will come slowly. Okay, so we're not going to jump into that today. Just remember, if you see something that looks like a fail to you, and these are the starting word like na and nu. Okay, like nunazzilu. Nunazzilu means we reveal. We reveal. Okay, don't confuse with the past tense because that is something. Nazzalna is we revealed or we sent down. Nunazzilu means we are sending down. Okay, we are sent down. Okay. So a and u is I, na and u is we. Let's go to the second slide. Let's do the other 12 of them. If I change the a or na to an ya, that's going to become a he. Okay? Ya abudu or you alimu. So ya or you. Ya or you. So ya abudu, you alimu. Ya budani, ya buduna. So the first two means he. Okay? So ya and you is he. Now look at this. Ya and you, and the ending is ani. Where did you learn ani? In our first chart. Yes, our children, alhamdulillah, they also memorize this. Muslimani and Muslimuna. So ani, whenever you say ani, it means both of them. So ya budani means both of them worships. Okay. If I say ya'buduna, like muslimuna, all of them, or they, meaning he plus plural, he times plural, they or she. Okay? And sometimes it could be ya, sometimes it could be you. Okay? It depends on the word, as I said. There's no tricks to remember that. You just have to know it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now, there's another ya. Ya and you beginning and the na ending. This is going to be feminine, okay? So, but the ending is different. Look at this. The ending na comes before with a sukun, like we learned in the other chart, the past tense chart. What is the for the, if I say that all of the female helped? What is the word for that? All of the female helped. Hunna nasarna. So there is a sukun, nasar na. Like here, yabud na. So just when you look at the ya, don't think it's always he. It could be she, all feminine, okay? Depending on the ending sound. Yabud na, and also there is a sukun. Okay? That's why these are tricky to remember, because they're kind of mixed up. They don't follow any rule all the way through. So these are all the ya. So there are, out of the 14, 2 of them are easy, a, u, and na, nu. That's I and u. That's the bottom 2. Okay. There are 4 y. Okay, 4 y, and one means he. Ani, una means he, dual, he, plural. They, which is plural. And ya beginning but ending is na with the sukun, or the before letter, the second last letter. That is omen. Okay. Next one is the ta, like the T beginning. Ta plus ani means you both. Okay. So ta budani is means, or ta buduna is means both of you, and then ta budani is all meaning the you all, and ta budna means you feminine. Okay. Ta also could mean she. We didn't learn the she part. Like in our other chart, it was nasarat, the she. But ta also could mean she, but you need to know the context to figure it out. So meaning, she or sheep and you or sheep is the same thing. You as a male or sheep, and she as a female or sheeps is the same word, same spelling. How are you going to differentiate? You differentiate with the context, and in the Quran, there's no confusion. So when you read the second word or third word, you'll know that Allah is talking about she, Allah is not talking about you. Or Allah is talking about you, not talking about the she. But those two are same. When I'm going to show you the chart, you will know that. And also there is, and it ends with, start with ta and finish with ina. Although we learned ina, una in the other chart, but this ina is a different ina. Okay? It looks same, but it is a different ina, means that it is in the she column. It is especially for the she. So let's look at the chart now. Look at the huwa yansuru. This is for the he. The ya is marked there. Huma yansurani and hum yansuruna. Okay. For she helps, hiya tansuru and huma tansurani, hunna yansurna, not tansurna, yansurna. These two, the second person also has a very similarity. So you help is anta tansuru. Look at that. She helps and you help is exactly same. Okay. Also you too help, and both of the ladies help also same. Tansurani, tansurani. It will depend on the context. Okay. It will depend on the context of the ayah and whatever sentence we are reading at that time. Okay. So those two exactly the same, but it could be you, it could be she. Okay. All of you help is antum, is all of you. Tan suruna, which is like yan suruna, which is easy to understand with una ending. So we can find, it's fine, we can understand that. Anti is you help as a female. Anti tansurina, that's the special one. Anti tansurina, ina ending, and that's the only one with the ina ending. Okay. You to help is tansurani, same as like So basically, look at this. These three are all same. Both of them help is also you to help male, you to help feminine. All three are same. Tansurani, tansurani, tansurani. Okay. And the last of is antunna. Obviously, that will be with a sukun. So it is tansurna, like yansurna. So third column is still okay to remember, but this dual and the pair, especially third and the second person, is get confused. Okay, so just remember these two. So it's only 12 of them here, and then the last one is ana ansuru that we say, and nahnu nansuru. The beginning part is this one. Okay. So our job is to learn this one because it's confusing, I understand, okay? But we just have to go through it again and again, especially these two, it could be anything, okay? So the she helps, you help, also tansurina means you feminine help, okay? You feminine help, okay? Which is anti, which is the fail is, like the pronoun is anti, okay? So let's do some few words and you tell me who is doing the job, what is the pronoun, okay? Let's see. And also we're gonna increase our vocabulary with this one. Yastabshiruna. Brother Munzur, you try it. What is the beginning?
Now I can't, we have to practice, but
No, we did practice.
yes.
I can go back to the chart.
Yastabshiruna. When it is ya, so it is in the
E.
It is he. What is the ending one?
Na.
Una. No, not na. Una. See the y is there. So it's they. Yes, tabshiruna means to congratulate someone. So they congratulate something. They are congratulating. Okay, they are congratulating someone. Okay. Yastabshiruna. 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 Yaktumu. Also ya beginning. So it could be either he. Is there any ending sound? No, nothing. No una, no ani, right? So this is simple. He hides. Aktumu means hide. Okay? Okay? Aktumu means hide. So yaktumu means he hides. Okay?
What are the first one meaning?
Congratulate. To congratulate something. To giving good glad tidings or something.
So he congratulated. He congratulated.
No, they.
They congratulated.
Why they?
Yeah, and then una.
Una, good. That's the reason. Yes. Nunazzilu is very easy. We have the nu beginning. So what does that mean? We not reveal. We sends down. Yeah. Okay. So don't confuse with past tense and present. It's present tense. Okay. We reveal. Nazzala. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr, right? So we send down. So nunazzilu means we reveal. So Allah is saying we reveal this. Okay, but in a present tense way. Okay. Tu'minuna. We say it a lot of times. Tu'minuna. The ta beginning. And ending with una. Yeah. You all believe. You all believe. You all believe. Okay? T beginning. Yes, rikna. Rashidas, you have the note already? Yes, rikna. So the ya beginning, na ending, and before the na there is a sukun of the second last letter. Female version. Hunna. It's a hunna version. Right? They feminine, they steal something. Okay? Yes, rikna means to steal something.
So they steal.
They
Female.
Female, yeah. Okay? Next one. Ta'lamu. The ta beginning, no ending, no ani, no una. Okay, no ina also. So it is with ta'lamu. It could have two meanings.
She or you?
You.
You
Male.
male
Yeah. It could be she
or you male.
or you male. It could be she learns, or she teach, alamu, okay, or it could be you teach also. So it depends on the context what is the word is used, okay, ta'alamu. Understand? She or you. Unabbiyu. I. Of course, it's very easy, right? Unabbiyu. Naba means to give glad tidings, also news, to give news, okay? That's what the Nabi comes from. Next one. Yashhaduna. Just like the first one here. Yashhaduna. Una. Masculine. And ya, so they. They, masculine, okay? They, all of they, no. And yashhaduna means to witness.
They witness.
Yeah, they witness. I think that's the last one. Tujadilu. Tujadilu.
With
It could be again the she, or it could be you
or
also.
the you.
Okay, it could be she or it could be you also. Yeah, I think that's the, I have brought only 9. So tomorrow inshallah ta'ala I will bring few more words, not from the notes so that Brother Shiraz can answer. Okay, I'll bring some from some of the Quran, and then we'll see how we do that, and we're gonna do another concept. As you can see that in there we can learn una and ina here. Okay, so the first lesson that we took, we are implementing them now. We'll also have something about light and heavy. Remember we learned about light and heavy, so something similar will come inshallah tomorrow's class inshallah ta'ala, and then we'll go slowly with our examples from the Quran, like we'll take an ayah and we'll do this inshallah ta'ala. So jazakallahu khairan, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.